Well, this time a month from now, we'll be talking high school football playoffs, believe it or not. A pair of District 5 teams fighting for position to be in the postseason, Millard South and Elkhorn South, both entering this evening 4-1. The third-ranked Pats visiting the 7th-ranked Storm. Elkhorn South four-star lineman Teddy Prohaska just committing to Nebraska last Saturday. First quarter, no score. Millard South's TJ Urban takes it himself, 16-yard touchdown run, 7-zip Patriots just like that. Second quarter, the Storm have the answer. Elliott Brown on a 4th down finds Eli Husted, 15-yard touchdown, and we are all tied up at 7. Elkhorn South cheerleaders loving that. Late in the first half, after a Storm turnover, the Pats' Isaiah Harris busts a big one. Goes 87 yards on the play, all the way down to the Elkhorn South 4-yard line before he's brought down by his shoestrings. One play later, Harris finishes it off for the touchdown. Urban would score the game winner from 6 yards out late. Millard South hangs on 26-21. Millard West, meanwhile, meeting Kearney. The Wildcats crushed the Bearcats by 22 last year. In the second half, Wildcats down 6. Dan Sullivan off the pitch, finds a hole. He heads down the sideline for a nice gain for Millard West before being pushed out of bounds. Look out, Phil Bergman. Later in the drive, Tristan Gomez, he's going to dive in from the 1 yard out for the touchdown. Wildcats would take the lead and not look back as Millard West wins 23-13. Top-ranked Bellevue West hosting Norfolk. The T-Birds put up 62 on the Panthers last year. First quarter, Bell West QB Nate Glantz going to the air. Gonna find Nate Sullivan down to the Norfolk 34-yard line. T-Birds are in business. Then it's Glantz once again. This time gonna find Jay Ducker for the score to make it 7-0 Thunderbirds. And then later in the first half, it's Ducker, this time up the middle, making people miss all the way to the house. T-Birds soar tonight by a score of 56-7. The game of the week in Class B, undefeated Elkhorn Mount Michael visiting Omaha Roncalli. Coach Cassing locked in for this one. Third quarter, Crimson Pride down 4. Jack Dotzler to Shane Orr. He breaks away for the 35-yard touchdown. Roncalli reclaims the lead 27-24. In the fourth quarter, the Knights, Jackson Ramold rams his way in from a yard out. Mount Michael back on top, 31-27. Their cheerleaders into it. But Dotzler and company would not be denied. On a 3rd and 10, Dotzler dazzles his way past defenders, dives in from 16 yards out. Roncalli would regain the lead. Shane Orr's interception would seal the deal. Roncalli rallies for the 34-31 victory. Class B number 1, Omaha Skutt on the road. The Skyhawks visiting Ralston this evening. Skutt up 7 in the first. We check in with Matt Turman. Grant Deasing pounds it in from the 1 for 6. Skyhawks up 14-0 at that point. Skutt fans loving that. Later in the Skutt drive, Tyson Gordon on the QB option goes 56 yards for the touchdown. Skutt takes it easily 42-7.